Gurupoornima. Without spending much time, we will chant this mantra. Om Guru Brahma Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat we all know who are the gurus. Swami Paramatma Ji is the guru for all of us. And to me, Dr. Timmappa Hegde, who showed me the light and showed me the way towards spirituality. Before that, I was just learning book, trying to understand, assimilate, but I was always failing. Guru is like a spring. Spring season, I don't know what you call in Tamil. Vasanta, yeah. In 10th chapter also, Bhagavad Gita, we will one day do it, where Bhagavan says you can't generally see God in everyone, right? You cannot start seeing God in each one. Especially you try to see God in friends. But that one holy or some enemy you have, you can't see God in him. So he has given specific things to be seen as God. Out of all the mountains, he has said mountain, Meru mountain is God. See Vishnu in him. Out of all the things which you worship for God, the Shaligrama is me, God. Similarly, the spring Rutu or Vasanta Rutu is God or Guru. Because we know without Guru, you don't get God. So Guru is like a spring season. In that season, you will see everything is getting multiplied. You will feel good. When you see birds chirping around, there are flowers all around, beautiful colors. I think just few months back we have gone to the Vasant Rutu, and we are very lucky that in India we have all these four seasons. Not every part of the world there are four seasons. So Guru is like Vasant Rutu. Today we start with Aruna. Can you come here and you only play the side? Be here.
First of all, I would like to thank this group, and because Dr. Sachin only we are able to, though we directly you are a guru, sir. We say we are.
Her thanks is enough for me. No one else is thank me. This is enough.
But I thank the entire group because those are the crowd won't be able to. You want like to do?
Oh, yeah. No, we will start that. Come on. No problem. No problem. We will. Where is that camera? Thanks for making it. Yes, we'll take a photo like that. can chant once again Guru Brahma.
Yes.
Sir, one minute.
Sir,
Eight is relative there. For Shiva, Muruga is the Guru. Muruga is the Guru. So today, our Guru is touching. So I request our doctor to solve it. No,
I accept in this behalf of my group.
yes.
sir, you made it. Give it to me. Okay. Thank you for everything. Say, take your selfie. Nagaraj, you also come and take.
எல்லாரும் எடுக்க முடியுமா? நீ மட்டும் நல்லா பிரமாண்டமா
Sir, which button should we press, sir?
This next.
End.
Next.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ma'am, if you stand this side, then you will not cover the.
Okay.
Yeah. They will keep it this close. Who is coming now? They will be seen.
Okay.
I think so. You see. Okay.
So Guru Vandana is the reverence or salutation to the Guru. Usually we do it prostrate, and so that is Guru Vandana. Namaste, salutations to the Guru, to our Guru. So in Bhagavad Gita, in chapter 9, 26th verse, we have this shloka. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachasi tadaham bhakti upaktam asnami prayatatmana. Here, Krishna says, whether you offer me patram is leaf, pushpam is flower, phalam is fruit, and toyam is water. Why? It may be a flower, fruit, or even water, but once when you offer that to me with real devotion, I will accept it. So that is what actually here, more than the materials we offer, we have to do it with devotion. That is what we know here. And yeah, so whatever we offer to God with devotion, he will accept it. And Kabir's Doha. Saint Kabir was a poet nearly some 600 years ago. He has written Doha. Doha is a couplet, like how we have Tirukural, 2 lines. So similarly, Saint Kabir has written so many dohas, and in that he has written Guru Govind Daukade Kake Lagun Paye Balihari Guru Apne Govind Diyo Mile. He is a Hindi poet, and in this poem especially he has written the importance of Guru, like how he has told us, when God and Guru come and stand in front of me, appear in front of me at the same time, whom am I supposed to pay salutations for? And here, Guru is more important than God, because Guru shows the way for us to reach God. So Guru is, here we offer a salutation first to Guru than God. So here the importance of Guru is explained very well. And daily, every class we chant this shloka, Guru Brahma, Guru. Even now we did that. Here the meaning is Guru is Brahma, Guru is Vishnu, and Guru is Mahesh. But here Guru is personified as Supreme God. So yeah. So I will thank again my Guru, and of course the Guru Karma. So I am really happy and privileged to be a part of this group. Thank you.
And we should really thank her, because the classes started because of two people here. One is Madam, because she came to my OPD one day and she felt that we should have a Bhagavad Gita or something future classes in namakkal. And second is obviously our sir, who has been kind enough to give us the place, the environment to have classes here. So we really thank Madam, because of you, we are all in satsang.
And I am really honored, really happy to be a part of this group.
And we will continue with Guru's grace. We'll continue. So just want to introduce what is Gurupoornima. See, there is confusion about Gurupoornima 2 days. Either it is Trayodasi or Purnima. Today is Purnima. So now sometimes they celebrate on Trayodasi, in 13th day, and a different month. But this month, Ashada, when it starts, the Guru Purnima of Ashada, 12 Purnimas are there, we all know. And all of the Purnimas are celebration, if you see. So Ashada Purnima is Guru Purnima. Because why? On that day, they say that Vedadasa was born. Also on that day, they say Vedadasa divided all the 4 Vedas into proper ways. He divided it. It was initially a big one Veda, but he divided into Sama, Yajur, Atharva, Rigveda. So all these 4 was divided on this day. He is also called as Dwapayana, island born. He was born on an island. Okay? And he's also called Krishna Dwapayana. Krishna because he is island. And he is called Krishna Dwapayana because they say he is actually he is an incarnated soul of Krishna himself. And also he is dark in color. He has already done so many work and he is actually Chiranjeevi. He is still alive, he is still there, and he has come in Ramayana, Mahabharata. He has done the 18 Puranas also, he has made into different ways. And so, Vedadasa is actually, we can't separate him from scripture. So, that's why when we are learning scripture, this is the important day for all of us. So, with this, I will request Divya to tell about how one Shiksha should be, when Guru is there, how Shiksha should be.
Hari Om. Sir has asked me to speak about who is the Shishya. First of all, happy Gurupoornima to all of you. Who is the Shishya? When I searched for specific definitions, this is what I got. This is it's supposed to have been defined in the Brahmanda Purana. Shishya refers to a disciple. That is one who is possessed of good qualities like decent habits and spotless character. Another definition, this actually it was attributed to Siva Puranam. I am not sure if it's origin, but a disciple or Shishya is one with a pure soul who shall necessarily carry out the order of the preceptor or guru, risking his life and taking his possessions, even if the task is not within his power. The word Shishya means a person who is worthy of being ordered about. But I don't think that this kind of a definition is very drastic and not applicable in today's life. So to me, a student is a learner. Doesn't matter how old we are, doesn't matter what occupation, doesn't matter of our gender. Whoever is willing to learn is a student. A person who wishes to acquire knowledge and wisdom or skills in a particular field or develop his intellectual capabilities is a student. So to be an ideal student, what would be the necessary qualities? We should respect and love our guru and our peers. We should have self-discipline and self-control. We must have faith in what we are embarking on to study and learn and in what our guru teaches us. We should have enough concentration in our work. We should be truthful and have the conviction to do our work and strength and firm determination to achieve our goals. So the characteristics of a good Shishya continues as dedication and humility. We should have complete acceptance and surrender to our guru and our study. and faith. And it is recommended to stay in contact with the Guru. Ideally, in the earlier days, Gurukula used to stay in the Gurukul and learn in close contact with our Guru. It is not applicable nowadays. So I thought that at least we should stay in contact with our Guru via phone or messages or a visit. I try to do it with my teachers as much as possible. So I thought I'd include that. In what we have learned so far, our ideal example of a Guru and a Sishya is Arjuna. We have already learnt this word, 2.7, chapter 2, 7th verse. Karpanya sopahat svapahavaha prachami tvam dharma sammudacheta lakshre nidhani chitam dhruvitanne Tishyasteham thadimam pam prapannam. This is the point where Arjuna realizes that he is totally confused, cannot think straight. He is exhibiting physical signs of stress, and he surrenders entirely to Krishna, requests him to be his guidance, and tells him, "You have to decidedly or definitely tell me. Don't give me any extra knowledge. Just tell me what is good for me. I am your disciple. Teach me who has surrendered to you." And next is that anyone can be a student, not necessarily sannyasis. They are not the ones who are the only ones who need to learn scriptures, or for that matter, anything. Anyone, doctors, nurses, teachers, workers, household work, homemakers, anyone, gender, age, nothing is a bias. And let us pay tribute to our Guru, not as Ekalavya did, cutting off his thumb, but having complete faith, respect, and surrender to our Guru.
So, this was important after knowing that we are doing Gurupoornima, but how a Shishya should be. He has nicely explained us how a Shishya should be. And very important, faith. See, if I keep 2 glasses of water, and or maybe 1 glass I give to you, and I say there might be some pollutant in it. It's just looking very clear. Will you ever take it? So the faith should be that when Guru is giving something, if someone else also says, no, there must be something in this, why like this, that all things should be just kept aside. And that's also possible if the Guru also is like that. So for me, when I have met Swamiji and Dr. Hegde, as she said rightly, we have to interact. We can't just be on very far away from Guru. That's why Gurukula is very important. Today, I think someone is going to talk about Gurukula also. So faith is one of the most important part of scriptures. Because all of us here are already Artha Karma Dharma we already have. The most important part, what we want is the last one or the most important is moksha. So moksha shastra is Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is not going to teach us how to work or how to earn from that. It is going to teach us how to finally get free. And if we want that freedom, we have to completely surrender to the scriptures and the person who is teaching you. With that, we will move to Guru Mahima by Shubha.
Good evening, all. So I think everybody will be talking about their teacher. Where I want to introduce one person. He is the Holiness Jayapataka Swami. He is my spiritual guru. I mean, like first time when I met him, I was 13 years old. So he had a great impact on me. His name is Jayapataka Swami. He is part of ISKCON Foundation. So what is Guru Mahima? What is the Mahima of a Guru? I just want to tell. See, when we are following somebody, Guru is somebody we follow, we idolize, we think that they are the greatest person we can ever meet. So we idolize them. So they cannot be blind. They have to be knowledgeable because a blind cannot lead the blind. So a guru is a person who is a dispeller of a darkness and one who is uniquely qualified to lead the seeker on his or her inward journey towards perfection. Not just like maybe because I'm a doctor, I might idolize some other senior person. They might lead me externally towards some goal. But a true guru is somebody who will take us inwardly towards our own perfection and to find out our own perfection. So he who faithfully follows a true guru becomes like him. For the guru helps to elevate the disciple to his own level of realization. So that realization should be our motive. And the guru disciple relationship is the highest form of friendship. I totally agree with how Sir said that we can't be totally away from somebody and idolize them and be the thing. There should be a kind of a relationship, a true friendship where they want you to realize like yourself. So I'll conclude this with a story. There was a person, actually an Andanan, he's a Brahmin, born into a very rich Brahmin family, but he got misled in a lot of ways, and during his education, I think he dropped out of the Gurukula, and he was not a very good thing. For what he was born, he was not doing what he was supposed to do, and he had bad association. So every day he used to go to meet one lady whom he was very deeply in love, and he was like he literally crazy about her that he cannot live without seeing that lady for even one day. Even if it is raining heavily, even if it is thunder, even if it is this thing, he'll go meet her every night, only then he'll come back home. So one such day in the village, it so happened it was raining heavily. He had to cross a river to go meet her. But still, it was actually there was so much of flooding and everything, but still he managed to go meet her. He had to drive the boatman and everything, but still he went. So on that night, that girlfriend of his said, it's been so many years since we are in a relationship. Not one day you have missed to come here. But why is it that you want to meet me? What happens if you don't meet me? It's nothing, no, it's just a one day. Then why did you want to risk your life coming here so late and this thing? And they say, no, no, it's not like that. You made me realize myself. You are me. Like that will be, talking love notes to her. At that point, his girlfriend will reveal that, no, no, I'm not your girlfriend. You are thinking that I'm your girlfriend. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm actually your guru from your previous birth. That girl is actually the Diksha Guru of that particular Brahmana from the previous birth. So that is the Guru Mahima. The Mahima being that once the Guru gives the Diksha is a promise stating that I will take you back, I will take you towards your path of moksha. That promise is so strong that even if you fall, I mean, you should not, but even if you fall out of your way, the Guru makes sure that he'll take even another janma to come back and take you back to the right path. So that is the true Guru Mahima. So, thank you.
So just to on the same lines, Guru is also like a mountain. And this mountain is so huge, you can't fathom its height. And it's not just a mountain of rocks, it is mountain of everything, jewels, cool breeze, fresh air, like Himalaya. He has been to Himalaya recently. When you reach that place, suddenly you are lost, you are gone within yourself. There whatever you're not hungry, you're not thirsty, you don't want anything, you just want to be there. So such a mountain which is always standing beside you. It will not do things for you on your behalf, but it will make you do things as it has to be done. So Guru also is like a mountain, huge, immense, always supportive me and always backup. Hemlata, over to you. You can come here and speak about Guru Dakshina so that others can hear. Comment about it. Okay. No, it will be random. What is comfortable?
Why they will be நான் ஆக்சுவலா குரு தக்ஷிணா பத்தி சொல்றோம் அப்படின்னா something in return we have to give the person who has taught us. That is Guru Dakshina. In olden days, அது வந்து ஒரு
It was formed like that. பட் இப்போ வந்து ரொம்ப மானிட்டரி பேஸ் மெட்டீரியல் பேஸ் ஆயிருச்சு. அது வந்து மணி அந்த மாதிரி போயிருச்சு. ஸோ ஜஸ்ட் ஒரே வார்த்தை சொல்லணும்னா pay respect to your guru by giving back something. அது நம்மளோட கடமை. What we have learned from him, we are giving back something to him. Doesn't mean money or material or anything. It might be your service also. நீங்க வந்து அவங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது ஒண்ணு செஞ்சாதான் நம்ம அவங்க கிட்ட இருந்து எடுத்துக்கிட்டத பலனே நம்மளுக்கு இதாகுன்ற மாதிரி. அண்ட் டு மீ, இப்போ நீங்க எல்லாரும் குரு குருன்னு சொல்லி ஒருத்தரை ஃபாலோ பண்றோம், அவர் வந்து வேதிக் குருவா இருக்கலாம். என்னோட ஃபீலிங் என்னன்னா, ஈச் பர்சன் இஸ் குரு டு ஆல் ஆஃப் அஸ். ஏதாவது ஒரு வகையில அவங்க நம்மளுக்கு சொல்லி கொடுத்துட்டு தான் இருக்கிறாங்க. அப்போ எல்லாருமே நம்மளுக்கு குருஸ் அப்படின்றது என்னோட தாட்.
So she actually should speak regularly. So I think she speaks well, very well, and
Emotional.
she connects very well. So I also have taken this, whatever I'm doing, is the motto is to give it back. My guru, I asked her, now you are teaching us from 10 years. And how do I really give? This question was for me for a long time. So I said, just now you have to give it to the society. Wherever you are, in whatever place you are, you have to teach. And I was in doubt, sir, how can I teach? That's why I started with the kuti. I didn't have the confidence to start with adults because, you know, kutis are moldable. So I started with them for 3 years. And then over here, madam, and I think Shubha also asked, we can start with some. So I'm giving back. And I hope after 2 years from now, everyone, as they said, you are Upa Gurus. You're all the potential Gurus. And you will start at your home or the place of your work or wherever you are. So with that, we will move to the next Guru Upadesha by Nagaraj. Nagaraj. Again. Nagaraj.
Okay.
It takes 1 minute, 1 second. Yes. You can just say it.
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். First of all, I'm really happy to be here because ரொம்ப பெரியவனா இருக்கும்போது ஒரு சின்ன பையன் இங்க இருக்கிறதுக்கு ரொம்ப பெருமையா இருக்கு. எனக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. So today's my topic is Guru Upatesa. So first of all, I thank you all and our beloved Guru for letting me share my ideas in this auspicious day of Gurupoornima. I would like to share Guru Upatesa, which was given by Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna's Upatesa Saram. So அவரோட உபதேச சாரத்துல இருந்து ஒரே ஒரு வேர்ஸ் மட்டும் நீங்க சொல்லுங்க. So first, so உபதேச சாரம்னா நம்ம என்னென்ன பார்க்க போறோம், who is Guru and what is Guru Upatesa. And Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharishi's verse number 3, law of karma பார்க்க போறோம். And Madhava Seva, Manava Seva, ஒரு brief explanation. அதுக்கப்புறம் தேங்க்ஸ் பார்க்கலாம். So first, before that, I would like to talk about who is Guru and what is Guru Upatesa. So the Guru is a teacher and Upatesa is teaching by Guru. The Guru is everything in our eternal life. Nothing is possible without him. Life needs some power to push you up, and Guru is that superpower, and the Guru Upatesa has its soul. So Guru தான் வந்துட்டு நம்மளை வந்து புஷ் பண்ணி நம்ம அடுத்த ஸ்டேஜுக்கு கொண்டு போகும். பர்மா ஆல்ரெடி நம்ம குரு பத்தி. ஸோ அந்த குரு உபதேசத்துலதான் அந்த சோல் ஒன்று இருக்கு. ஸோ அவர் என்ன சொல்றாரோ அதுதான் உபதேசம். ஸோ அதை வந்து நான் குரு உபதேசம். ஸோ ரமண மகரிஷி பத்தி நான் எதுவும் சொல்லணும்னு இல்லை, எல்லாரும் உங்களுக்கு ஆல்ரெடி தெரியும். ஸோ அவரோட உபதேச சாரம்ன்ற ஒரு இதுல இருந்து நான் வேர்ஸ் நம்பர் 3 மட்டும் எடுத்திருக்கேன். ஸோ நான் வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சாண்ட் பண்ணிடுறேன், அதுக்கப்புறம் நீங்க என் கூட சேர்ந்து. ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட், ஈஸ்வரார்ப்பிதம் நேச்சயா கிருதம், ஈஸ்வரார்ப்பிதம் சித்தசோதகம் முக்தி சாதகம். இது ரொம்ப 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 அருமையான ஒரு வேர்ஸ். இது நான் படிக்கும்போது ரொம்ப நான் பிரமிப்பா இருந்து ஒரு விஷயம் இருந்தாலும் நான் சொல்லிட்டேன். ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்துட்டு அந்த ஸ்லோகம் பத்தி நான் ஓனா சொல்லிட்டேன். ஸோ நீச்சையா கிருதம் அப்படின்னா என்னன்னா, ஆக்ஷன் விச் இஸ் வித்தவுட் டிசைர் ஃபார் ஹார்ட். ஸோ ஒரு வேலை நம்ம செய்யும்போது எந்த ஒரு எதிர்பார்ப்பு இல்லாமன்றது. சித்த சோதகம் மீன்ஸ் தட் பியூரிஃபை யுவர் மைண்ட். மனசார ஒரு விஷயம் செய்யும்போது அது வந்துட்டு நம்ம வந்து நம்மளையும் நம்மளோட பர்சனாலிட்டியும் பியூரிஃபை பண்ணிட்டு. ஸோ முக்தி சாதகம், திஸ் கர்மா ஆர் ஆக்ஷன் இஸ் அன் இன்ஸ்ட்ருமெண்டல் ஃபார் லிபரேஷன். ஸோ அது நம்மளோட லைஃப்க்கு ஒரு இன்ஸ்ட்ருமெண்ட், லிபரேஷனுக்கான ஒரு இன்ஸ்ட்ருமெண்ட்லாம் இருக்கு. ஸோ ஈஸ்வரார்த்திதம், நம்ம என்னென்ன செய்யறோமோ ஆஃபரிங் யுவர் ஆக்ஷன் டு காட் வித்தவுட் எனி செல்ஃப் எக்ஸ்பிரஷன். ஸோ நம்ம ஒருத்தவங்க செய்யறது அது கடவுளுக்கே செய்யற மாதிரி. ஸோ அதை பத்தி நான் அடுத்த ஸ்லைட்ல போட்டிருக்கேன். சார் ஐ வுட் லைக் டு tell about Madhava Seva. So what is Madhava Seva? So Madhava Seva is Seva, so service to mankind, and Madhava Seva service to Almighty of God. So நீங்க வந்துட்டு தமிழ்ல சொல்ற மாதிரி எப்படி சொல்லணும்னா மானுட சேவையே மாதவ சேவை. So if you are serving mankind, Madhava Seva, it is equivalent to serving Almighty himself. காடுக்கு நம்ம ஒரு மனுஷனுக்கு ஒரு உயிருக்கு ஏதோ ஒரு உயிருக்கு நம்ம செய்யப்படுவது அது கடவுளுக்கே செய்ய முடியும். ஏன்னா கடவுளை நம்ம நேரில் பார்க்க இந்த மாதிரி சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. இது எனக்கு ரொம்ப ரொம்ப பிடிச்ச ஒரு இது. ஸோ நான் இந்த லா ஆஃப் கர்மா ஜஸ்ட் நான் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் மட்டும் பண்ணிருக்கேன். ஸோ பர்ஃபார்ம் யுவர் ஆக்ஷன் வித் ஃபீலிங் ஆஃப் சஃபரிங், அப்கிரேடிங், யூட்டிலைசிங் யுவர் கேப்பபிலிட்டிஸ் ப்ராப்பர்லி ஃபார் த பெனிஃபிட் ஆஃப் அதர்ஸ். சச் ஆக்ஷன் பியூரிஃபை யுவர் மைண்ட். அதான் சித்த சோதகம்னு சொல்றாங்க, அது சொல்லியிருக்கேன். தென் என்டையர் பர்சனாலிட்டி கெட் பியூரிஃபை. ஸோ நீங்க பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கும்போது உங்களோட பர்சனாலிட்டி பியூரிஃபை ஆகிடும் சொல்லிடுவாங்க. when you give something to someone, do not think that you are a giver. நமக்கு ஒரு கொடுக்கும்போது நம்ம கொடுக்குறோம்னு நினைக்காம, instead be grateful that you have an opportunity to give when somebody is in need. அது உங்களோட ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டியா எடுத்துக்கோன்னு சொல்றாரு. ஸோ பகவான் ரமண மகர்ஷி என்ன சொல்றாருன்னா, நீங்க ஒருத்தவங்களுக்கு செய்யும் போது நீங்க செய்யறதுக்காக அவங்க நமக்கு தேங்க்ஸ் சொல்லும் கூட அவங்க நமக்கு அந்த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி கொடுத்ததுனால அவங்களுக்கு நம்ம வந்து தேங்க்ஸ் சொல்றாரு. When you heal or help someone, it is equivalent to Ishwararthikam was God. So this is the law of karma, and I would like to thank Lord for our beloved Guru. There will be no darkness in our life when there is a ray of light of your blessings. Thank you very much, sir. Happy Guru.
When I was giving each one of you one this topic, he was the person who came forward and did it. So how nicely he has done, being the youngest of all of us, and he's in the right path. So I don't know whether anyone is going to tell me what is Guru, the definition, or how it's two words.
Oh, that is ignorant.
Gu means ignorant. Exactly. So I was waiting for someone to tell this. Yeah, okay. So Gu means darkness, Ru means removal. That's why Guru. Also, Garuda is a symbol of Guru only because we have 6 vikara, or we say Shada vikara, or internal diseases, which are not seen by doctors. It is internal, only we know. One of them common is anger, then hatred, jealousy, pride. All these are 6 diseases which we always carry as a human being. Animal, if you ask, the 3 dogs are running, and if they reach at one place, you ask, you're not come first, what happened to you? The second person, nothing. They get food, they're happy. But human beings are not like that. They're always running some race. And if they don't reach there, they have the 6 Shadavikara. What is the food for a Garuda? Snakes. So the Shadavikara are like the enemy or the snake which are hidden within us. And Garuda, as he picks up the snake and takes away, same way a Guru comes and he picks up the snake within us and just destroys them. So, Madam, I have prepared some slides, only 2 slides.
குருபூர்ணிமாக்கு மிக்க வாழ்த்துக்கள் அனைவருக்கும். இன்னைக்கு குரு கிருப்பான்னு எனக்கு ஒரு தலைப்பு கொடுத்திருக்காரு நம்ம குரு. குரு கிருப்பான்னா நம்ம மாதா பிதா குரு தெய்வம் அப்படின்னு 4 போகும்போது மாதா பிதா எல்லாருமே நம்மளுக்கு குரு தான். அடுத்த குரு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் தெய்வத்துக்கு முன்னாடி குரு. குருகிட்ட போய் நம்ம சரணடைஞ்சாலே அவரு நம்ம கடவுள்கிட்ட கொண்டு போய் சேர்த்துடுவாரு. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி இதுலதான் இப்ப நம்ம அந்த வழியில போயிட்டு இருக்கோம். எனக்கு என்ன குரு கிருப்பா அப்படின்னும் போது நான் MBBS படிக்கும்போது ஹவுஸ் சர்ஜன் கிட்ட நான் வரேன். அப்போ டெலிவரி பார்த்தா ரொம்ப அசையப்பட்டு நான் வெளியில ஓடி வந்துருவேன். பார்க்கவே மாட்டேன், தொட மாட்டேன், எனக்கு ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருக்கும். அப்ப என்ன பண்ணாங்கன்னா என்னுடைய குரு ஆக்சுவலா சில்கியா அலெக்சாண்டர் அந்த மேடம் என்ன பண்ணாங்கன்னா ஒரு வாட்டி எல்லாரும் போயிட்டோம் அப்படின்னு அவங்க விடலை என்ன, மல்லிகா யூ கம் யூ டச் த ஹெட் வித் த பேக், அந்த குழந்தை வெளியில வந்து நீ அது என்ன கஷ்டப்பட்டாலும் மனசுலயே இருந்தாலும் அதை நீ கையில வந்து தொடு அப்படின்னு எனக்கு கூடவே இருந்து ஒரு மற்றவங்களா இருந்தா விட்டுருவாங்க, பட் அந்த குரு அப்படி இல்லை. எனக்கு வந்து அந்த மாதிரி அதை நான் நினைச்சுக்கிற ஒரு குரு அவங்க வந்து தொட்டு நீ டெலிவரி பாருன்னு சொன்னது நான் இன்னைக்கு வரைக்கும் அதை அவங்களை ரொம்ப பெருமையா நினைக்கிறேன். எனக்காக அவங்க கூட இருந்து ஒரு கிருபையினால எனக்கு அந்த அருள் கொடுத்தாங்க. அதுல நான் இவ்வளவு தூரம் நேரம் வந்திருக்கு, அது ஒரு வழிகாட்டியா நான் நினைச்சிட்டு இருக்கேன். இன்னொன்னு அடுத்தது எங்க டாக்டர் நான் சொன்னா ஆக்சுவலி என்னென்ன நான் படிச்சு வந்துட்டேன் வந்து எழுதிடுவேன். அப்போ குழந்தைங்க வந்தாலும் என்னால மேல் போக முடியல. ஆனா இவரு எனக்கு கூட இருந்து ஒண்ணும் படிக்கலைனாலும் பரவாயில்ல, நீ மேல வா, நீ அந்த கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் போ, இந்த ஒர்க் ஷாப் அட்டன் பண்ணி உன்னை மேம்படுத்திப்போ அப்படின்னு ஒரு குருவா இருந்து ஒரு திருப்பமா இருந்து எனக்கு துணையா இல்லையா இல்லையா அவங்க மட்டும் அவங்க முன்னாடி பார்த்துட்டு இருப்பாங்க. அப்படி இல்லை, யூ டூ யுவர் டியூட்டி, நீ எக்ஸெப்ட் நான் வந்து துணையா இருக்கேன் அப்படின்னு எந்த தப்புக்கும் போகாம எனக்கு நல்ல வழியில கொண்டு வந்திருக்காரு. அடுத்த குரு ஹனுமார சொல்லுவேன். ஏன்னா என்னுடைய பழைய காலத்துல நாமக்கல் எனக்கு புதுசு. அந்த சமயத்துல நான் திருச்சியில இருந்தேன். அப்ப ஒரு விஷயத்துக்காக இங்க வர வேண்டியதுதான். எங்க அம்மா சொன்னாங்க, உனக்கு ஆஞ்சநேயர் ஒரு குருவா இருந்து உன்னை பாதுகாப்பாரு, நீ தைரியமா போ அப்படின்னு எனக்கு சொன்னாங்க. சோ அந்த ஆஞ்சநேயர் கிருபையினால, அந்த குரு கிருபையினால நான் எனக்கு நாமக்கல் வந்து சரியா நல்லா மனசு சாந்தமா எல்லாரோடையும் நல்லா உங்களோடலாம் பார்க்கும்போது இன்னும் எனக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. அந்த கிருபையினாலதான் நாங்க வந்து நல்லா இருக்குங்கிறது எனக்கு தோணுது. சோ குருவுடைய கிருபை இருந்தால் எந்த விஷயத்தையும் நம்ம மேல வரலாம், நம்ம மேல கொண்டு போய் சேர்க்கறதுக்கு அது ஒரு உதவியா இருக்கு. சார் பிரணாம், நீங்க எங்களுக்கு இவ்வளவு தூரம் யாருமே பகவத்கீதைன்னா படிக்கிறதுல எல்லாமே பயந்துட்டேன். இப்ப உள்ள வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் மேபி வயசானதுனால என்னன்னா தெரியல, பட் உள்ள வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் இவ்வளவு இருக்கு, நம்ம இவ்வளவு விட்டுட்டோமே அப்படின்னு ஒரு வருத்தம் இருக்கு. இருந்தாலும் அட்லீஸ்ட் இந்த நேரத்திலாவது இந்த நிகழ்ச்சி எங்களுக்கு கிடைச்சிருக்குங்கிறது ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சி. அறிவோம்.
So Guru Kripa in English is Guru Grace. I have been to Anaikatti recently, and there I saw a big board. There is actually a way to go and see Dayanand Saraswati, you know. So Chinmaya Mission, Dayanand Saraswati. So he has started the ashrams. One is in Anaikatti, one is in Silasburg in USA. So one big board is written where Dayanand Saraswati says about his Guru, that is Chinmayananda. And he says, if at all I ever have learned anything, is because of Guru's grace. And it is only because of Guru's grace, and it is only Guru's grace, and only Guru's grace. So I was just stunned, why he is writing 3-4 times? Such a big person, he can write only one time. But I, every day, as Madam is saying, to Anjaneya Tuka, I also feel, when I came first time here, Madam, I went to Anjaneya, and I sat there and I felt, no, this type of mudra I have not seen Anjaneya. Anjaneya is always in a Hanumana position, that mountain and all, but this, that itself made me feel Anjani Mudra. So that itself felt me like I asked him, please show me some direction. And hopefully that is what I am here for. And I'm very blessed that you are all actually part of this. And as we progress, I know all of you are potential Guru, and Guru Kripa will be there in all of us. With that, we move to Abhijit. Abhijit, you are there online, right?
Yes, Sachin, I'm there online.
We can hear you clearly. You can start. I can change the slide for you.
Yes, yes. Good evening, everybody.
I'll just
I'll
introduce
be
you.
talking about Mata Amritanandamai.
Abhijit, I'll just introduce you.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Abhijit, I'll introduce you 1 minute. So Abhijit
Yeah.
is a very good friend. We have done MBBS together. Even I did my graduation, post-graduation, he was same time there in Amrita Hospital. And even super specialty he did the same time. So Abhijit is actually husband of Sona. So both are together in the class. And their kids, Dia, he is coming to the children's group class. So entire family, this is how it will spread. Abhijit is an ophthalmologist and he is very interested in research. So now they are in Sindhudurg, that is the Konkan side of Maharashtra. So over to you, Abhijit.
Thank you, Sachin. Today I'll be talking about Mata Amritanandamai, also lovingly called as Amma. I was lucky enough that I got admission in one of the institute at Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences and had a first-hand experience of meeting Amma and I mean uh, experiencing her grace. So Mata Amritanami, she was born as a Sudamani Idamanil and born on September 27th, 1953. She stays in Amritapuri, which is actually the actual name of the town in Paraya Kadabu, based in Kollam. And next slide, please. In childhood, Amma used to give food and clothing to poor and needy. And when her family came to know about it, they reprimanded her. But this did not discourage her, or she did not stop uh, of doing this noble work, and she still continued giving, embracing poor and giving them comfort to people who were in sorrow and who were in problems. So, in spite of her parents' uh, wishes, she continued uh, connecting with these people and embracing them. She used to say at that time, I don't see if it's a man or woman. I don't see anyone different from my own self. And a continuous stream of love flows from me, all the creations. This is my nature. Duty of a doctor is to treat patient, and the same way, my duty is to console those who are suffering. So, in short, she used to consider each and everybody a part of herself. Now, Amma gives darshan by hugging people. So when she was asked why so, she says that people, when she gives how it, the practice evolved, she says that people used to come to her and tell her when they were doing so, they used to get emotional and break down and weep in her lap. And she spontaneously used to hug them. Seeing this, even the next people also used to expect that, and that's how that gradually that uh, process or that way of giving darshan started. So up till now, Amma has embraced more than 33 million people throughout the world for over about a 30 years period. At times, she has given darshan to people for more than 20 continuous hours. Next slide, please. Amma says ki karma, jnana, and bhakti are all essentials. If karma, if devotion and action are the two wings of a bird, then knowledge is the tail. And only if all three come together, then only the bird can soar at new heights. So these are the basic three parts, three components according to it. She stresses the importance of meditation, performing actions as a karma yoga, selfless service, and cultivating divine qualities such as compassion, patience, forgiveness, self-control. She says that these practices refine the mind and prepare it to. It helps you in understanding the ultimate truth. That ultimate truth is one that we are not. One is not physical body or mind, but a eternal part of bliss consciousness. Eternal part of consciousness that and understanding this is what is called jivan. What is jivan mukti? Next slide, please. Uh, the charity work by the Amma and Ashram is basically through providing building up hospitals and education and healthcare sector. So up till now, the higher education centers are under Amrita Vishwa Vidyapitam. There are about seven campuses across Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra, and Karnataka. And the headquarters is in Ittimadai, Coimbatore. They run about to a total of 2,207 undergraduate, postgraduate, and inter-degree and dual degree programs, right from basic arts, I mean, from the discipline of arts till subjects like medicine and engineering. They also have schools. Next slide, please. They also run schools. Hello. They also run schools under the name Amrita Vidyalayam. There are about 55 schools all over India, out of which 28 are in Kerala. And these are, when the basic motto of the school is, whatever you do it with excellence. So excellence in everything is the motto of these schools. Amma believes that, okay, uh, with my time during my stay in Kochi, what I learned from or what I learned from Amma and my stay there is, whatever you do it with full devotion and compassion. So even for as a doctor, when you're seeing patient, treat each and every patient with compassion to the best of your knowledge and capacity. Same as what Amma teaches or what Amma says, use your knowledge and perform actions with full devotion. So that karma, jnana, and the third part, that's what is. So the second important thing what I learned in Amrita, the most important thing in life is attitude, right attitudes towards everything. As a doctor, right attitude towards your patient, towards your colleagues, towards your profession. So the most important thing is right attitude. That is one more thing. So on this Guru Purnima day, I wish you all a very happy Guru Purnima. Thank you. Hari Om.
Thank you, Abhijit. And we have parents here, they are proud parents of the child who is studying in Andhra Pradesh in mathematics, in the engineering. Guru Tattva by
First of all, I thank you. So we are very fortunate to have Sachin because he belongs to Maharashtra. He belongs to Namakkal. So we are gathered together. It is because of you. Go means Riyamil in Tamil. That is ignorance. Ro means that is removing the ignorance. Who will remove the ignorance? Only the Guru can remove the ignorance. So I want to explain that is Guru Tattva. That is Guru Tattva means that Guru has not having any three gunas. That's why he is able to show the way to us. That is Lord Krishna. Before surrendering to Krishna, Arjuna left three things. Then only he surrendered Krishna. So I think we can get the God's grace only through Guru only. Who said this? This is said by Tirumoolar. Tirumoolar, many of you may not know about Tirumoolar. I request our doctor to say the life history of Tirumoolar.
He's telling his side, right?
Tirumolar means, anybody knows about Tirumolar? Tirumolar, that is a man, his name is Moolar. He is grazing the cows and calves. One day, due to his illness, he died on the spot. Snake bite. So he was lying on one of the cow. All the cows are surrounding him. This man is, that is, this original Tirumolar. That is, he is Tirumolar. He is Molar. This Tirumolar is Lord Shiva disciple. He came on the way and seeing this thing, that cows are crying and rounding the Moolan. He knows the Astra-Siddhi. Astra-Siddhi means, that is, there is food boil. That is, he can remove his own body and enter into another body. That is known as Astama-Siddhi. He saw that to satisfy the cows and calves, he took that his soul into that Moolan thought. Then he becomes Tirumulan. He took the cows to that shed, and all the cows are happy. And then the Moolan's wife came and asked me to come to home. He refused, that I am not your husband. So I am having this Aptamasati. Your husband died already. That is, I entered into his body only. I am not your husband. But she refused, and she called the intelligent people there, and he took, that is, to show them, he took his army to the court. Then he removed from Mola. So then they believed that he is not Mola. So this Mola is, that is, he tried it is known as mantra, Tirumantra. That is, he took 3,000 years to write it, to complete the Tirumantra. For 1,000 years, he will write only one poem. By way of meditation only, he will get the power, and he wrote the Tirumandiram. In the Tirumandiram, he told, Surya Gandham, Sul Panjum Polare, Surya Gandham, Sul Panja Sukkigada, Surya Sannadiyil Sudumaru Pol, Surya Totramum Atra Malangale. He has written like this. So what is the meaning, man? That is, we know the children are playing with the lens, fuel lens, and they will take a paper or cotton bud, and though they will show it on the sun, then only the cotton or the adorn. Just like that, we will not get the God grace weekly. We can get the God grace only through Guru. That Guru is just like the sense. That ray coming from the sun is just like God's grace. So we can get God's grace only by Guru only. This is Guru Tattva. Thank you.
Excellent, sir. Very nicely explained that how the spark in us can be ignited only through Guru. And once it is ignited, you don't have to again light it. It will be there forever. So as we have already discussed this, just because some people are new, Guru is like the GPS, Guru positioning system. And as we know, if we want to go to the point which we don't know now, moksha is not available in a canteen or in a shop or in a mall. We don't know where it is, but we know where it is. So how to go there? Guru's guidance. So remember, this GPS has to be fitted in all our mind forever, and then we will not have obstacles. Even if we have obstacles, we can overcome it easily, and we will not waver off. We will reach the moksha birth this time, because all of us taken a next janma, right? We have taken a janma since we had previous janma, and this janma will be the last if we follow Guru's system. These are all our gurus actually. So Subhadananda ji from Bangalore, then Chinmayananda ji of he is no more now, but then his disciple is our Swami Paramahansa. Anubhavananda ji, again one more disciple of Chinmayananda, and he is a roaming, wandering guru. Anubhavananda ji on this side, and his motto is be happy. Or in Hindi में मौज में रहो. Do not get. He doesn't. If he takes a class and if you go and ask him something, he can get out. Because 1 hour I took a class and you didn't understand, you don't deserve to be here. That's how he is. But he's very, it's like a shell, outer shell like coconut, and inside is very soft. But he is that type of guru. And he goes everywhere alone. His videos he only makes and he only puts in the YouTube editing. So such type of people are there at that age. He's doing all artificial intelligence. Ramana Maharshi we know, and Subodhanandaji. They're all from Bangalore. Because of my guru, I got this guru's rest. Pandurangji, you can. I hope it is okay. We will continue for because we have a few more people. Good evening. Shall I? Good evening, everyone. Happy Gurupoornima. Now I'm going to say about the life and legacy of Mahatma Gandhi. You would have heard of him. If not nobody is here, I am about to tell you stories. Mahatma Gandhi, life and legacy. Kalidas was a classical Sanskrit writer, a great poet, and a dramatist. His works were based on Vedas and Puranas. His early life was a Brahmin by birth and lost his parents when he was 6 months old. He was adopted by a cowherd. He was uneducated and shepherd who changed lambs. Born in a village named Ujjaini in Madhya Pradesh. Through the trick of some person, later he married a prince. Also became one of the 9 gems in the court of King Vikramaditya. Now you know how the uneducated Kalidas became the Shakespeare of India. Once there lived a king Sudanman. He was ruling a palace called the Palace of Madhuvanam. He had a daughter Vidyavati. She was not only beautiful, intelligent, but also led all tasks. The king was searching for a good match for his daughter to get married. He ordered the people, he ordered the people that whoever wins debate with her can marry her. After this news spread, many scholars across the country came to debate with her. Each and every person who came to debate lost to the prince. They returned home humiliated and mocked. She was criticizing everyone who defeated her, which could not be dared by his own guru, Amritsar. So what they did, along with their guru, Amritsar, and 4 poets, they made a plan to get her married to a fool in order to teach her a good lesson. They went a search of an illiterate. Finally, they saw the shepherd Kalidas was cutting a branch of a tree, sitting on the same branch. Seeing this gross fool, they had decided to use him for that plan. As he looked handsome, they dressed him well and tied a turban around his head, and in a chariot, they brought him to the debate hall. On the way to the palace, they told him about everything that happened and ordered him to shut his mouth until the debate ends. Because he doesn't know anything, they don't want him to make him to speak. They also lied to the people and to the king that he was well versed in all Vedas, Shastras, telling him he's a great scholar. They also added currently is in Maunavrata, that is vow of silence. So they refer to make a debate only in actions, that is only in symbolic subject. The Rajakumari Vidyavati accepted this deal. The debate begins.
Firstly, she lifted a finger and showed to Kalidas. As a reply, he showed two fingers. In Kalidas' mind, he thought that he would poke his eye, and he showed two fingers to poke both of her hands. He thought like that. The Guru of the person asked her about the question. He replied that she asked, is the Supreme God entity one or many? But what Guru answered, Kalidas showed two fingers to tell that the God has two forms, Sakar and Nikar. That is the form or formless, otherwise Atma or Anatma, like that he answered. Here comes the second question. Rajakumari now showed her five fingers open like this. Kalidas showed her first fist. In his mind, he thought that she was trying to slap him. And in response, he wanted her to punch him. The Guru explained this by telling everyone that Vidyavati's question was five senses that are troubling us and what is the solution. And in response, Kalidas told her that with the help of our mind, we have to control them. Rajakumari got impressed. The question was going on. They answered all the questions. Then at the last, Rajakumari was impressed and agreed to marry him. Later, she got to know that about that she was an illiterate and did not know anything. Then she got annoyed and sent him out of the palace. She cried to God, Prabhu, stating that I believe you, but you have disappointed me. At the same time, heartbroken Kalidas was about to commit suicide due to her insult. As a devotee of Kali, he prayed to her, grant me wisdom. With blessings of Goddess Kali, Kalidas went Kashi. Met some scholars and learned Sanskrit. In 2 years, he became a great scholar by studying very hard. He put very much effort to do. He later returned to his wife, Vidyavati's place. Still knowing about his literacy, he accepted him happily. He started to write some epics and poems. He dedicated his fame to his wife, without whom all this does not be possible. Some of his notable works are Meghanita, Kumara Sambhava, Raghuvamsa, Marikam Agnimitra, Vikramorvati, and Sakuntala, and some more. Wisdom does not come only of birth, only through effort and endeavor. Even a fool became a great poet and scholar like Kalidas. In this story, we come to know we have to put effort. We should be understand and practicing that it's very important. So, thank you.
Like in the Dhyana Shloka, we have always seen Mukam Karoti Vacharam, Pangum Nangayate Giri. So Kalidasa was completely dedicated to, first he was dedicated to wife. But then the like most lovable person only has said you are good for nothing and you have to get out from here. This much affection if you show to God, then he will give you something. So he directed his efforts towards right direction. That's when he got all the grace. So are we okay to continue or I want, it's okay? We'll continue because it's just now, I think 4 people now. Sonali, your presentation on Gnaneshwar. So one such very young self-realized soul is Gnaneshwar. You will tell us about it. Sonali, we can't hear you.
Am I audible?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes. Sant Jnaneshwar, also known as, his name was Vittal Jnaneshwar Vittal Kulkarni. He was born in 1275 in Apegaon, Apegaon village on the banks of Godavari River near Paitan in Maharashtra. And at a very tender age of 21 years, he attained Samadhi in 1296. Sant Jnaneshwar is also referred as Mauli, and he was 13th century Indian Marathi saint. He was a poet, he was a philosopher, and a yogi of Nath and Varkari tradition. At a very young age of 16, Jnaneshwar had the knowledge of all philosophical books, different theories of life, knowledge of the customs and manners in which the people behave in that times. And all these are evident from the scripts and poems he has written. But as Lord Krishna himself expressed in Bhagavad Gita, a very learned person takes rebirth in a great family with all his achievements. And the birth of Jnaneshwar in the Kulkarni family proves the prodigy. Hence, as a believer of rebirth, we might say that the knowledge already acquired by Saint Jnaneshwar in the previous birth came along with him at this birth. Jnaneshwari and Amrutanubhav. These are the milestones in Marathi literature. In his short life of 21 years, he has authored Jnaneshwari, a commentary on Bhagavad Gita, and Amrutanubhav. In the 13th century, very small percentage of the society in Maharashtra knew Sanskrit language. They hence couldn't follow the religious books and the religious procedure, which were known to very knowledgeable Brahmins who can read Sanskrit and follow the scriptures. The majority of people of the society were therefore denied of the key to the religious books or the knowledge. Hence, these scriptures are the milestones in Marathi literature. Jnaneshwari written by Sant Jnaneshwar. It is the Marathi translation of or the commentary of the shlokas. It has around 3,000 shlokas, that is known as OVs. We say verses in Gita, but in Jnaneshwari it is called as one OV. So it has around 3,000 OVs in which he has explained Bhagavad Gita in the local language. In this, Sant Jnaneshwar has reflected the ideas of non-dual awareness, the realization of the real identity of Jivatma as Atman and Brahman, self-luminous awareness, the only real and each soul is non-different from the infinite Brahman. So we can know from this that at a very young age, he could understand what is Atma, what is Brahman, and he is not different from the Brahman. He puts an emphasis on yoga and bhakti towards Vithoba, who is the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Sant Jnaneshwar is also the founder of Varkari Vithoba Krishna Bhakti movement tradition of Hinduism in Maharashtra. His legacy has inspired many saints and poets such as Eknath and Tukaram Maharaj. Jnaneshwar, at a very tender age of 21, took Samadhi, that is Sanjeevan Samadhi, that is he went into meditative state live and he quit his life. So Jnaneshwar himself had empathetically talked about the relationship between the higher awareness and light or pure energy. So when he had finished writing Jnaneshwari, he thought that his work on this earth is over. Whatever he had to uh, uh, give to the people is over, and now it's his time to go and get connected with the Almighty. So he took Sanjeev Samadhi in the Kartik month, and his Samadhi lies in the Siddheshwar temple in Alandi. Here, apart from this, here Naneshwari has written quite a lot of poems, and in his though his poems look very simple, they have a very intense meaning in them. One of his very famous poem is Mogara Fullala. I'll just like to recite it. It is Mogara Fullala, Fule Vechita Baharu Kaliyasi Ala. It means the jasmine has blossomed, the jasmine has blossomed. While I was plucking the flowers, few more buds have started blooming. Ivale se ropa laviale dwari, tayacha velu gela gaginari. He says that I had planted a very small sapling in front of my door, and now the sapling has grown into a plant, and it has reached to the skies, and it has reached to the Lord. Manachiye gunti gumfiala shela. Now, with the thread of my mind, I have made a garland of these flowers. Baparakma Devi Varu Vitthale Arpila. I offer this garland of devotion to my father, the husband of Rukmini Devi, Lord Vitthal. Sant Jnaneshwar is talking about in this poem, though this poem seems very simple, he's talking about Maya, or the deceptive world which exists in our mind. Picking up flowers represents our full immersion in experiencing happiness and sadness, which are also deceptive. The blooming bird symbolizes the fully developed Maya. We become increasingly absorbed in the deceptive existence from life to life. We perceive this illusion as truth that endures through the countless cycles of death and rebirth. I have used this worldly Maya, the jasmine flowers, to cultivate the unshakable devotion to Lord Vishnu. He wants to tell here that when we break this cycle, we will attain a real moksha. And this was his understanding at a very tender age of 16 years when he started writing Jnaneshwari and all these meaningful poetries. The act of making a garland from the flower signifies bhakti or devotion, and in this, Sant Jnaneshwar offers this garland to the Lord Vishnu or Lord Vittala. Thank you.
Thank you so
Hari
much. Very much. So I think many of you may not be knowing about Sant Jnaneshwar, or the first time you must have heard. But he is not like a child born, just he is an avatar. That's why at 16, at 21, he decided that he just gives up his body. That is called samadhi. And we must be having some examples like this in Tamil, everywhere. This is why we call our Bharata. Those people who are completely immersed in the culture, in the roots, Bharataha. And Baha means Brahmana. In the Brahmana Jnana, everyone who calls himself as Bharata is anchored in Brahmana. So that's why, if in case I get a chance to rename India is Bharat, because the name which we have taken itself is wrong. We have such a beautiful name that the person who is anchored in Brahmanyana means Bharat. So one such, he is a prodigy, means who has already had gone to that extent of Jnanam, but finally his life had gone. Then he takes a new Janma. That's called Yoga Bhrashta also. We come to all this in Bhagavad Gita. I think we will have time for Madam. And this is her first presentation, I think, in our class. So we hope. I will change the slides for you. You can sit down. You can sit down. You can sit. Please sit down. You can see here, madam. You can see here.
Ramana Maharishi was born as Venkataraman Iyer on December 30th in the year 1879 in Trichui, in Tamil Nadu. He was a renowned spiritual teacher and sage of the 20th century. He is widely regarded as one of the most influential figures in the path of self-inquiry and Advaita Vedanta, non-dualistic philosophy. At the age of 16, Ramana Maharishi experienced a profound spiritual awakening triggered by an intense fear of death. This experience led him to embark on a journey of self-discovery, renouncing his old worldly possessions and seeking a deeper understanding of the nature of existence. Ramana Maharishi settled in the sacred Arunachala mountain in Tiruvannamalai, where he spent the majority of his life in meditations and self-inquiry. He became known for his silent and profound presence, attracting numerous seekers from around the world who were drawn to his teaching. Central to Ramana Maharishi's teaching was the practice of self-inquiry, which involved questioning of the nature of self and seeking the source of the I thought. I thought. He thought that the true nature of the self or I is not an individual ego, but the universal consciousness that underlies all the existence. By turning one's attention inward and investigating the source of I thought, one could ultimately realize the true nature and experience liberation and enlightenment. Ramana Maharishi emphasized the importance of self-awareness and the constant inquiry into the nature of self. He thought that the mind's habitual identification with the thoughts and desires creates the illusion of a separate individual existence, causing suffering. By realizing the true nature of the self through self-inquiry, one could transcend this illusion and attain liberation. Throughout his life, Ramana Maharishi maintained a simple and humble lifestyle, embodying the teaching of the detachment and selflessness. His teaching continued to inspire countless individuals in their spiritual course, and his ashram in Tiruvannamalai remains a place of pilgrimage for seekers from various spiritual backgrounds. Ramana Maharishi passed away on 1950 at April 14. But his legacy as a spiritual master and advocate of self-inquiry lives on. His teaching continues to offer guidance and inspiration to those seeking self-realization and a deeper understanding of the nature of consciousness and existence. Thank you. இது முடியுமா முடியாது என்ற சந்தேகத்திற்கு இணங்காமல் ஆன்மாவின் மீது தியானத்தில் விடாப்பிடியாக உறுதியாக ஈடுபட வேண்டும். ஒருவர் ஒரு பெரும் பாவியாக இருந்தாலும் நான் ஒரு பாவி, நான் எப்படி காப்பாற்றப்பட முடியும் என்று கவலைப்பட்டு கண்ணீர் விடாமல் நான் ஒரு பாவி என்ற எண்ணத்தை அறவே துறந்து ஆன்மாவின் மீது உன்னிப்பாக தியானம் செய்தால் கட்டாயம் வெற்றி காண முடியும்.
I must have not understood this, but the two words only Ramana Maharshi has spoken in entire life actually. Rest, all what is written is by his disciples. Like Buddha also, the entire lifetime he has spoken few words. Whatever was written by his elder disciple was, yeah. In that two words, Madam says, Chumma and who am I will be understood only when you are silent, not by asking questions.
Next last
After this, we will go for break.
I'm going to talk about Krishna in Bhagavad Gita and my personal experience with Krishna. Yeah, Krishna, as Jivatma is destined to fulfill all the duties. One was to kill Kamsa, duty as a son. The other was guiding Arjuna when he was in the troubled time. He was a good friend and a guru to Arjuna. And his duty as a Jagat Guru was to give Bhagavad Gita to us, which even in the 21st century is more relevant and accepted by each one of us. And then Krishna's purpose of this avatar. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says his purpose is not to kill Kamsa or the Asurans. He's taken this avatar to divide the Vedas, to condense the Vedas in the form of Bhagavad Gita, and in that process, he's making sure to liberate the human soul to attain moksha. And this is goes with Bhagavad Gita. So we all know what Atma and Anatma is. So I am the Atma, and Atma is the consciousness. And the consciousness is the Lord Krishna himself. And he goes on to say, Satchit Rupena, that is, see God in everything. Krishna is every one of us. Krishna is the conscience in each living being. And he says, Aham Sarvasya Prabhavaha, which means Lord is source of everything. Pleasure, pain, association, disassociation, wealth, disease, health, success, failure. Everything proceeds from Krishna. And Krishna says, I am the Omkara, the essence of the Vedas, I am the author of the Vedas and the Vedas itself. He proceeds to creation and the universe. He says, I am the ultimate cause and the absolute cause of the creation. The whole universe evolves out of me, and the whole universe rests in me alone. With this, when Krishna concludes, to attain moksha, we have to follow Aneka Rupa Ishvara Darshana. That is, see God in everything. God is everywhere. God is within us. God is around us. God is in everything. So we say, we are the consciousness of God. Now, my association with Krishna, my mom loves Krishna so much. That's why she named my brother Mahavishnu Stan. So most of my childhood was stories of Krishna and his love towards Devaki and Yashoda, how Devaki liberated Krishna to go with Yashoda and Yashoda's love for Krishna. And then I was taught Krishna is the only friend who is with you always and will immediately come to your help when needed. And then my mom used to have a Mirabai statue, and with that she always narrated how Krishna mesmerized people and the animals around him with his flute and leela. So most of my growing up years, Krishna was a fantasy playmate, an imaginary friend, and an enchanter. So at the age of 14, I was introduced to few verses from Bhagavad Gita. From then on, my family made sure that I understood Krishna is a guru with supreme vision. But after a few years on my own, I realized with good understanding and guidance and learning from Bhagavad Gita, we can paint our life colorful. And after making this life, I realized the consciousness in me is Krishna. Anyone.
So basically, you are your own guru. So finally, I think we will stop here today. The rest 3 presentations, because I think we can get more time, sir. We'll do the next class. I think we have time for 4 minutes. Yeah, then I'm okay to finish.
You have a quick
Sir, but after that, we have. Okay. Yeah, please, sir, come. Who is this Guru Shishya from? Your. So I think you are part 1 now. Part 2 will do.
Guru Shishya Parampara. The topic was given to me.
Sir, please, sir.
The topic was given to me by Sanjay. What is Parampara? what is Guru, Shishya, everybody told. What is this Parambara? இது ஒண்ணு இல்லை பரம்பரை. நம்ம சொல்ற பரம்பரை தான் அவங்க பரம்பரை. This is how the Vedas, Vedic ideas, everything is transmitted to the successive generation. Is the Guru Shishya Parambara. How before the people were very, very intelligent. They listen, they memorize, they chant, everything will become memorized. But of late, when the years go beyond, the people are a bit lazy. People are memory power is long. So books are. So nowadays we are seeing Bhagavad Gita book and seeing and we are remembering, recollecting. So within 60 minutes time, Arjuna was convinced. He was confused in the beginning. 900 verses are told by Lord Krishna. Within the matter of 60 minutes, he assimilated, he ingested all the verses, and he became the warrior. He won the war. Because those period people are very sharp. Now, because this parampara has spread, this Vedics, everything to be continued. For which we need some form of transformation. See, when I was telling my last time, this is all, don't say people are lazy. Because about 1990, you are remembering all the numbers of Arna's number, I will say Malika's number, Pandu's number, everything will be memorized. But I can utilize my brain for something else because everything is available in the phone. So don't say you are lazy. You are going in a different direction. You are studying. So regarding Guru, everybody is Guru. Even I used to eat my food with filling, lots of rice. Everything will be around me. Everything used to eat. When my married, I got married to Maria. It's very, whatever little I wanted, not even a single rice will be out of my head. Hello? Sir, not going that. Monday. Now, okay, thank you.
Madam was your guru.
Madam, everybody is good. I cannot forget my father's speaking. I was not listening before, but I understand the biggest guru in my life. Because my father and mother are not literate like Arundhati or Arunachal Raja. I have seen only the English newspaper only at the age of 16 when I crossed 11th standard. 11th standard, English paper
That itself it is too early.
College போய் எங்க வார்டன் கேட்கிறார் சென்ட் ஜோசப்ஸ் காலேஜ் எல்லாம் டாப் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் will be allowed to go into சென்ட் ஜோசப்ஸ் காலேஜ். இதுல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா செஞ்ச என் கிளாஸ்ல 50 பேர் 30 பேர் பிராமணர். 30 people will be Brahmin. Only about 20 people will be non. Very difficult war to succeed them, to come up over them. Is a great struggle. When somebody was pointed to what is involvement, and Bangladesh's it was a very great success. Everybody was asking, what is the secret of success? You tell the secret of success. Yes or not? Hello? Making difficult. What is the secret? This is the role of the doctor. Role of the doctor, role of the father. என்ன ரகசியம் எப்படி அழகில் வந்து இவ்வளவு சக்சஸ் வாட் இஸ் த சீக்ரெட் அப்படின்னா அவர் சொன்னார் இட் இஸ் இன்வால்வ்மெண்ட் அப்படின்னு. ரெண்டாவது 3 சீக்ரெட்ஸ். ரெண்டாவது சீக்ரெட் இன்வால்வ்மெண்ட். மூணாவது சீக்ரெட் இன்வால்வ்மெண்ட். எதையும் இன்வால்வ்மெண்ட் அப்படின்னா நம்ம ஜெயிக்க முடியும் எல்லாமே சொல்லுங்க. அப்புறம் மேல சொன்னாங்க பகவத்கீதையினுடைய 16வது பேப்பர்ல 26 என்னமோ ஒரு லீஃப், உங்களால முடிஞ்சா ஒரு லீஃப் கொடுங்க, உங்களால முடிஞ்சா ஒரு ஃப்ரூட் கொடுங்க, உங்களால முடிஞ்சா ஒரு ஃப்ளவர்ஸ் கொடுங்க, உங்களால முடிஞ்சா ஒரு பழம் கொடுங்க அப்படின்னு மேடம் சொன்னாங்க. இது 3000 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி திரும்ப சொல்லிருக்காரு. அவன் சொல்றான், யாரு ஞாபகமாம் ஒரு பசுவுக்கு ஒரு அகத்திக்கிற கூடாது, உன்னால எதுவுமே செய்ய முடியாது, ஒரு அகத்திக்கிற கூட என்னால கொண்டு போய் கொடுக்க முடியாது, என்னால முடியாது. சரி, அடுத்து என்ன, ஒரு பச்சைல ஏதாவது அந்த இலைய போய் கொண்டு சாமிக்கு போடும், அது போதும். அது கூட என்னால முடியாது, நான் இலையை போய் மலையை தேடி என்னதான் செய்ய முடியும். நான் என்ன பண்ணுவேன், யாராவது வந்தா அவன் மனசு கும்பிடாம நல்ல வார்த்தையாவது பேசு, அது போதும் அப்படின்னு திரும்ப. இதெல்லாம் ஆல் இந்த லிட்டரேச்சர். அதாவது நம்முடைய குரு சிஷ்ய பரம்பரால so many things are happening and this இந்த நல்ல விஷயங்கள்லாம் நம்ம பின்னாடி வர ஜெனரேஷனுக்கு விடக்கூடாது. ஏன்னா அவங்க வந்து எவ்வளவு மாறுதல் இருக்கு. Yes, my son told the difference between the old people, their mind is enriched in some other thing. He is talking about future universe, this, that, so on, which I could not understand. So we are going in a different direction. Students, when they are being, they will be given to, as somebody told, the group, they will be reading, they will be seeing everything, all the things, including everything. But when I told Brahmins, there are so many non-Brahmins. There is no difference in Veda. If anybody asks anyway, Varnasramam இருக்கா, சதாவதர்மம் இருக்கா அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, பிராமணர், Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. The biggest guru in Vaishnava. Yeah, Vaishnava. They are the biggest guru. Namakal. Brother Sutram, he belongs to Uttarakhand. Yeah. He was born in a village near Tirunelveli. He is born near a village in Tirunelveli. When he was getting delivered, as was telling the delivery, when the head comes out, when the head is coming out, usually there will be one sharp window that is called Shatan. Anybody any idea? On Shatan. When we were in the womb, always we think about previous birth and previous Janma, God's everything. When we come out, all these things will be removed by this. This man's name is Satapopa. That's Satan. Yes, removed with Satan. So he has already the features of old day and the previous generation. God, everything is there. The fellow is coming out. Usually, when the Satan is over, people will start crying, like the baby will cry. But this fellow is not cried at all. Satapopa being prayed. Whenever you go to Vengadagiri, or any Burma temple, when you know there is people, there is a crown like that. That is called Katari. That comes from this. That Saragopa. Now everybody can do the name of the Guru. Saragopa. He was taken to, he was not right, just I know. Then the baby was taken to a tabernacle. Then there was a small hole inside. They kept his baby there. He was there after about 15 days. He was lying there. Then he was moving. He was moving here and there. And at the age of, he was there till 16th year with all his asanas. His performing was doing piano at the age of 16 is an old child, sir. At the age of 16, he was able to play with so many people like Ganesh. At the age of 16, he became a very great guru. And his name was the Satarias. So there are a lot of gurus who part of the message, very messages to us, not only Brahmins, so many people. There is the Kulatava. In Tamil, there are a lot of people. Kulatava is a Paka Sutra. But he was performing so much of things. Ramanujan always goes to the river and take baths. When he goes there, he will keep his hand over a Brahmin. When after dipping into the Kaveri, he comes back, he keeps his hand over this Kulatava. All the Brahmins are telling me, when you are going at least you keep the hand of this Kulatava. When you dip and come back, you come with Brahmins. He said, no, there is no caste. There's nothing. God does not allow this differences in caste. Anybody can become a guru, anybody can become a shishya. There is no, it is mentioned in so many places. So this Guru Shishya Parambara, we are in the process of transforming the Vedic ideas to our successors. That is the idea of this Guru Shishya Parambara. And I'm going to talk regarding Tirumala. His wife was going and touching him. He said, he's a guru, he's a saint. His name is Sunkara. He's from Kailash. He is coming on the way. He is, to see all the temples in Tamil Nadu also was coming. He just saw the cows crawling and licking the body of that Moor. Immediately, that is the karma. That is the kripa. That is the kripa. He just leave his body with somewhere else. He enters the body of this Moor. Became this. When he saw, after finishing the thing is over and he come and see, there was no body. So what did he do? Then Asari became. The Shiva tells, you be like that. Your name hereafter is called Tirumala. You sit, you do this meditation. You will do meditation for 1 year. You will write on some. You will again go for meditation. You will not eat. He was telling, the wife of Mohan was telling, whenever you come back from the courtyard, you will always ask for food. Why you are not taking food? I have never taken food at all, he said. I am not your Mohan, I am somebody else, I am Sundar. And like that the story goes. And after that, he was writing one song every year for 3,000 songs that are available in Tirumala. All the songs are excellent. He touched off, he touched gynecology, he touched genetics. Everything is different. If you want a male child, how is that to? No, you can listen. Very good.
We all are hunger for spirituality.
Shruti, Shruti is the meditation. Shruti, what is Shruti? Shruti is memorizing, chanting, and then passing on to the other. Previously it was like that. But nowadays, writing in the book, all YouTube, everything. Understanding the true happiness and discerning reality, liberation from material mind. So these are the Sriman Narayanan is the first guru as far as Vaishnava Sattvam. Vaishnava Sattvam, first guru, Sriman Narayanan. Rendavathu Mahalakshmi Tayar. Moonavathu Vishwashthe Chandra. Avaru nanda Sivaganamari. Sivaganamari Mari. Guru Vishnuடைய படைத்தலைவர் leader of the Vaishnavas. The name of the man, Guru is Nammal. Nammalvar is first Guru. He is the Vishnu Tenaruடைய அவதாரம். He is அவதாரம் of the Nammalvar. Then come Nalamayal, Uyagundar, Manakal Nambi, Alavandar, Ramanujan. This goes to this world, they are not considered as groups. They're just followers or positions of these people. There are so many things. I really thank Dr. Sachin and all of you. Without you, I would not have seen all these things. I would not have. Nobody, no mother is teaching. My mother was only 3rd standard. My father is only 11th standard. But the traditions, the values he taught me, you should be truthful to your clients. You should not cheat anybody. You should have kindness to everyone. மக்கள் சேவை மகேசன் அந்த மாதிரி என்ன பண்றதோ அதை யோகா பண்ண you'll get reward. He was teaching. We are teaching without knowing he's teaching. Without knowing, I refused one time and I had all my difficulties in my life. At the age of 67 or 68, because of Sachin, because of all of you are my gurus. Arundhati is my guru, Divya is my guru, Aruna is my guru. Each one, when they talk, they behave like gurus. When I brought her to this, he is not going to Koilpati. Whenever when Sunday comes, when Monday comes, I want to put on this thing, I want to this. PPT, what is PPT? What is PPT? PPT is less than APT. We don't know. We are very downtrodden. We have grown because of the values we had from our father. I learned so many. Her mother was a very great scholar. She studied so many things. She taught something to her. She was trying to teach me, but I never listened. So this is the Purushya Parampara. Now, whenever a difficult situation, my guru is my first son. The second son, any challenging, I should take up the challenge. He took the challenge of treating thousands of corona patients. I respect him as a guru for his consistency. The last fellow, very kind. The only fellow touches me when I'm having mild temperature. He touches me, it will become all right. He is my guru. Compassionate. We just finish it.
One last presentation, then bhajan, and then we will. We can just.
Teaching only in silence will be in silence. So, only silence. Successful people always have two things on their lips: silence and smile. Silence is holy, it draws people together because those who are wholly comfortable with each other and can sit without speaking. Distance doesn't separate people, silence does. Silence is prayer, prayer is strength, faith is love, love is service. The fruit of service is peace. Sometimes you don't have to say anything, silence, speak it out. Silence is better than nonsense. In the silence behind what can be heard lies the answers we have been searching for so long. Thank you.
No, இதெல்லாம் நமக்கு முதல்ல தெரியும். உங்களுக்கு தந்தாதான் பல்லால் பேசணும்.
So one last now bhajan, madam, you ready? Yeah. Yeah, please.
Actually, I want to talk to Gurupoornima. So I would like to share my professional Upadesam, which was given by casually. When I started my career, that time around 2000, 15 and like that. That time I was very scared to test the patient, to treat the patient. I was very scared about blood, those things. One day I seen a patient, that blood spilled to my eye. So that time I very scared. So when I'm going to talk sisters and that time she took me to Saraswati, and that time Sir said, listen, Nagaraj, you don't have any issues, so that is not the matter. One thing you have to listen. One thing you have to in your mind, alien always, that word is, we are in a war zone. We are in a war zone. We are a warrior. So we have to face any obstacles. We don't have to bother. We don't have to fear. We don't have to hesitate anything in front of us. So that was the excellent opportunity for me for continuing my career in those good manner. So that is very like, so without this I am not continuing. That's why I'm. Thank you very much.
Guru Parampara.
Madam, this is your presentation or this one? This one? Guru Ashtakam, whatever you. Yeah, please. Yeah, very well. Comfortable.
The one verse I will read and I will see the meaning.
And then we have to chant after you or? No, but we have to end with the version. Last.
शरीरं रूपं तथा वक्रनेत्रं यशश्चारुचित्रं धनं मेरुदुर्यं वरश्चेन लब्धं गुरोर्ग्रीवस्मे ततः किं குருவே அபயம், குருவே சரணம். அன்பான மனைவியும் மலை போல் புரிந்தார், சிறந்த புகழும் அழகான உடலும் இருந்தாலும் குருவின் மலர்பாதங்களில் ஈடுபடாத சரணாகதி அடையாத மனமாக இருந்தால் அதனால் என்ன பயன், என்ன பயன், என்ன பயன்? கலத்ரம் தனம் புத்திர பௌத்ராதி சர்வம் ருகோ பாந்தவாசம் வேதஸ்ரீஜாதம் பரச்சேனலஜம் குரோர்க்ரீவஸ்மே நாம் பூமிக்கு வரும் பொழுதும் போகும் பொழுதும் ஒன்றும் கொண்டு வருவதில்லை, எடுத்துச் செல்வதும் இல்லை. நடுவில் அந்த சொந்தங்கள், மனைவி, மக்கள், புகழ், செல்வம் எதுவும் நம்முடன் வராது. இதை அறிந்தவர்களாக இருந்தும் குருவின் மர பாதங்களில் சரண் பாவித்தால் இவை அனைத்தும் இருந்து என்ன பயன்? षडङ्गादि वेदो मुखे शास्त्र विद्या कविवादि गर्भ्यं सुमर्त्यं करोति मनस्तेन लब्धं गुरोर्ग्रीवस्मे ततः किं வேதத்தை கற்றிருந்தாலும் விஞ்ஞானபூர்வமாக அறிவாளர்களாக இருந்தாலும் உரையெழுதும் ஆசிரியர்களாகவும் கவிஞர்களாகவும் ஒருவர் இருந்தாலும் குருவின் பாதங்களில் பக்தி செலுத்தவில்லை என்றால் அனைத்தும் பற்று உபயோகமற்றவராக இல்லாதவன் போல் ஆகிறான். सुभत्यं करोति विदेशेषु मान्य पदेशेषु धन्य सदाचारवृत्ते मनश्चेयलग्नं गुरोर्ग्रीवस्मे ततः किं வெளிநாட்டிலும் மதிக்கப்படுவதும் உள்நாட்டில் வளமாக வாழ்ந்தும் நேர்மையில் அவரை மிஞ்ச ஆள் இல்லை என்றெல்லாம் அவர் இருக்கலாம், புகழ் பெற்று இருக்கலாம். இவை அனைத்தும் இருந்தாலும் குருவிடம் பக்தி இல்லை என்றால் அதனால் என்ன? மண்டலே கோபகூலாபிருதைஹி சதா சேவிதம் யஷ பாதாரவிந்தம் பரச்சேனலப்தம் குரோர்க்ரீவஸ்மே ததः கிம். உங்கள் புலமையும் அறிவாற்றலைக் கண்டு அனைவரும் போற்றலாம், புகழெட்டதிற்கு பரவி இருக்கலாம். குருவிடம் லயக்காத மனமாக இருந்தால் இவை அனைத்தும் பயனற்றது.
குரு அஷ்டகம் தான்.
குரு அஷ்டகம்.
இத்தனை அஷ்டகம் தான் 8 இருக்குமா?
8 ஆறாவது. यज्ञो मे गदं दीक्षुदान प्रदाता जगद्वस्तु सर्वं परे यत्प्रसादं मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरोरद्रिवं மறுபடியும் அதே தான் குறிப்பிடுகிறார். தனது நல்ல பண்புகள் வழியாக புகழ் பெற்றாலும் உலகத்தில் எல்லாம் எளிதாக கிடைத்தாலும் ஒருவர் குருவின் பாதங்களில் பக்தி செலுத்தவில்லை என்றால் பயனொன்றும் இல்லை. न भोगेन व्योगेन भावादिराजं न कान्तामुखेनैव वित्तेषु चित्तं मनश्चेन लग्नं गुरोरद्रिवं நிலையற்ற வாழ்வில் பற்றும் ஜட உலகில் பொன்பொருள் மீது ஆசை இல்லாதவனாக இருந்தாலும் பொதுவாக பற்றற்றவனாக இருந்தாலும் குருவிடம் பக்தி செலுத்தவில்லை என்றால் அதனால் எந்த ஒரு பயனும் இல்லை. அரங்கேன வாஸ்பத்ய தேகேன காஜே நதேகே மனோவர்ததே வேதனம் குரோரத்ரி ததர்கிம் 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 ததர்கிம். நிலையற்ற வீடும் வேண்டாம், இதுகாலும் வேண்டாம், உடலுக்கான தேவைகளும் வேண்டாம், மனம் செல்வத்தை நாடவில்லை, எல்லா ஆசைகளும் புறந்திருக்கலாம். அப்படிப்பட்டவனாக இருப்பின் குருவின் பாதங்களில் சரணடையாவிட்டால் அதனால் எந்த ஒரு பயனும் இல்லை. गुरोरष्टहं यः पठितुं यदेहि यति भूपति ब्रह्मचारी कलेहि लमे वाचिदातं पदं ब्रह्म संयं गुरोरुक्तवाके मनोयश्चलग्नम्. மன்னர்கள், முனிவர்கள், மானிடர்கள் அனைவரும் குரு அஷ்டகம் பக்தியுடன் பாராயணம் செய்தால் குருவின் வழியை நாம் பின்பற்றி வாழ்வில் மேன்மை அடையலாம். எத்தனை நல்ல பண்புகள் மிக்கவராகவும் ஆசை பாசம் பற்று இல்லாதவராயினும் நாம் குரு என்பவரை நம் வாழ்வில் தேர்ந்தெடுத்து பக்தி கொள்ள வேண்டும். அதுவே இறைவனிடம் நம்மை அழைத்து செல்லும் ஒரு பெரிய பாதையாகும். कृष्ण कृष्ण मुकुंदा जनार्दना कृष्ण कृष्ण मुकुंदा गोविंद नारायण गोविंद Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.